religion didn't poison everything. Capitalism just hid behind it. So in 2007, the Anglo-American writer Christopher Hitchens published his perhaps magnum opus, God is Not Great, How Religion Poisons Everything. Now, at that time, Hitchens had moved to the right, although he was still maintaining that he was part of the left, and also had been part of the left for most of his life up until that point. And so one could argue that the book is a leftist critique of religion. That's up for debate. Regardless, there was another book around that time that came out by Michael Parenti, which was called God and All His Demons, a much more sort of overtly leftist book. Now, why do I bring up these two books? Well, the idea that religion poisons everything is supposedly a leftist concept, but I would argue to the contrary. It is a leftist diagnosis. It is not a leftist concept. Let me sort of flesh this out. So, in reality, it was the right, the political right, that laid the blame at the feet of religion. How so? This is how. By wedding systems such as Christianity to capitalism, they essentially created the perception that Christianity is the poison. Think about it. When many right-wing Christians, particularly Protestants, claim that thou shalt not steal presupposes capitalism, that demonstrates two things. Number one, it demonstrates anachronistic thinking. Number two, it demonstrates a lack or total ignorance of what exactly capitalism is, or at least how Marx defined capitalism in Das Kapital. Marx defines capitalism as a mode of production, that being the boss-worker relationship. This is how goods are produced and services are rendered. That is what capitalism is, the boss-worker relationship. It is a single mode of production, and with that single mode of production through which all or most wealth within society is created, all other arrangements and relationships and so on and so forth sort of affected or impacted by this singular thing, the singular heart, if you will. And so the reality is that when the right went out and argued that Christianity and statism and foreign interventionism and so on and so forth is the Christian thing to do, is the Islamic thing to do, it was actually the right that defamed the great religions of the world and continue to do so.